All right. So again, thank you for joining me today. I'm really glad to just jump on here real quickly for a short overview of what's really could be a very in-depth conversation. But I'm going to give you an overview of this and just say straight out, you are telling yourself lies. What? What am I talking about? You're telling yourself lies. What lies are you telling yourself? Catch yourself in some lies today. I dare you to catch yourself in some lies in your thoughts, in your words. What lies are you telling other people? Are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself that you can't do something? Are you telling yourself you can do something that in fact you don't know if you can do it? Did you hear someone say, are you telling somebody else? Maybe you're talking to your child, just saying, maybe, and you say, you can do that. Do you know for a fact you can, that they can do that? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. If they have never done it before, you don't know. But how do they do it? They do it because they're seeing themselves do it ahead of time. They're quote unquote lying to themselves, which I'm using that term loosely, okay? It's not, technically a lie. You're not trying to lie to yourself. You're seeing it before it happens. So the question is, are you seeing the negative before it happens? Are you projecting the negative onto yourself and onto your kids, onto your family, onto your friends, onto other people, onto people you're working with? Or are you projecting the positive, the uplifting, the potential? Are you limiting yourself and others through your words and your thoughts? Or are you raising yourself and others up? That's a real question. Because either way, you could call it a lie, you could call it visioning, you could call it affirmations, or what's the opposite of affirmation? I don't have that word right now, but deflating someone, putting them down, holding them back, limiting them, right? We call them limiting beliefs or negative thoughts when they're about ourselves, right? There are so many thoughts and beliefs that we have about ourselves that we're not even conscious of. I dare you to start trying to be conscious of the impetus behind your actions or inactions. It's very often in our inactions where our limiting beliefs are, or negative thoughts are lies to ourselves. It may have been true at one point that, maybe the origin of the thought had some element of truth in it. Maybe. I'm just giving you that maybe. But then we expand it out to our whole life, or make it, a generalization. Nothing is always true, really, right? Nothing is always true. So, and what we tell ourselves is powerful. So I'm going to give you an assignment, and I want you to try this, okay? Because I took it for granted for so long. I've heard this before. We hear this, affirmations. Tell yourself, I'm great, I'm beautiful, I'm this, I'm strong, I'm brave, I'm courageous, I'm powerful, list can go on and on. I'm abundant of goodness. I'm abundant with goodness, and I attract the goodness to me, abundant goodness to me. How about try that one on for size? And I attract all the resources that I need to me abundantly to live happy and joyous and free. Right? What do you want? You come up with your statements based on what you want. I am fit and healthy and full of vitality and energy and lean and on and on. So is that your current reality? Maybe it is, maybe not. But you're not going to be able to move into it unless you see it first. At some level, you have to see it, envision it first. So speak it, and yes, speak it out loud, or write it over and over again, or say it to yourself. But out loud makes a difference, I'm telling you. We can, say poo-poo on these affirmation things, but they are powerful because we are telling ourselves, quote unquote, affirmations all the time, or lies all the time, most of them in the negative. Our subconscious has been mostly programmed with negative beliefs, unless someone, yourself or someone in your life, has consciously impregnated you with positive thoughts, telling you over and over again. For example, I'm so proud of one of the things that I do with my daughter is I tell her over and over again, you are strong, you are brave, you are smart. And so she says it. I hear her repeat it, and it's such a good feeling to hear her say that, because she'll just say, I'm smart, I'm brave, I'm strong. And so I know in my heart that, she'll have that reservoir that to fall back on of affirmations in herself when she needs it. I'm gonna keep repeating it, and other things too, but and she is, so it's kind of easy to see that, she is brave and she is strong, but you are resourceful. I could say that, I could go on and on. But what am I telling myself? Am I telling myself the same thing? I had to check myself and say, you know what? I'm not. I need to start telling myself. It's not enough for me to say it to her, to hear myself say it. I have to hear myself say it to myself. Look myself in the mirror and say, you are strong. I am strong. I am brave. I am resourceful. I am powerful. And I attract abundant joy and abundant resources and blessings. And I'm a beacon of light and healing and life force for all that I serve and for myself. So I'm a powerful healer. Will you say this to yourself? Will you share with me some affirmations that you're going to say with yourself? You're going to say to yourself in your experience with it. Go ahead. Lie to yourself better. I dare you. And let me give a little credit here. I got that phrase about lying to yourself better from a wonderful teacher in this field of psychotherapy. So, let me see her name. Let me remind myself of her name. I might just throw a link. I'm going to throw a link into the description here below the video of an amazing talk, a beautiful talk called The 6 Secrets to Completely Heal Your Body and Mind, an interview from Lewis Howes with Marissa Peer. That's her name, Marissa Peer. She's a wonderful worker in this field of psychotherapy, and use that term, lie to yourself better. I thought it was beautiful. Because sometimes when we're just starting out, with these affirmations, we say, well, that doesn't feel right. That's not true. I know that. No, then do it better. Do it better. Make yourself believe it. All right. Till next time. Bye-bye now. And excuse me.